By the time you've watched this video, I'm hoping that you've seen at least one or two of my other videos. I hope you've enjoyed my content and I hope you've got something from it. If you have not, I apologize, and I've got to ask, I don't know what you're doing here, and I hope you're not wasting your time. Now, one thing I would like to talk about is I know in some of my other videos that you have seen that I have a weapons light on almost all of my pistols, and that's 100% true, right? That is a personal preference. I'm not going to tell you you have to do it. I'm not going to tell you not to do it. What I am going to tell you is that I have found through my own personal experience that I like having a light directly mounted to my weapon. I also carry a secondary light on either a belt, on a rifle, or just in my pocket as like a little surefire flashlight. I always recommend to people that they keep at least one source of light on them. If it's not on your pistol, that's okay. I understand, right? It's a little bit extra to carry. You might not want to be one of those guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Those guys a lot of times make the good responsible gun owners look bad and look like dipshits. If maybe it's too much bulk, maybe it's too much to carry with you, that's okay. I at least want to encourage you to carry a separate light. Maybe not necessarily attached to your weapon, but along with it. And if you do like carrying a light on your weapon, or at least would like the option, because that's another thing I do is a lot of times I will remove the light from my weapon before I go out in town, before I go out in public, so that I don't look like one of those jackasses. But if you do want to carry, what I would say to you is check out T-Rex Arms, right? I in no way, shape, or form have any affiliation or sponsorship by them, though I wish I did. I do not. And I would encourage you to check those guys out, right? They probably have a light or a holster that'll fit your weapon with a light on it. And even if not, I still am a big fan of some of their other gear that they offer. I've got a lot of their stuff. I've got their War Belt, I've got their Ragnarok, I've got their Orion. I'm just a real big fan of everything that that company is doing. And then on top of that, their customer service is unparalleled. Little story for you. I ordered a belt about 4 days before deployment, and it got overnighted, right? And because I really wanted it before I went, just so that I could make it to the range once. And it got delivered, but it wouldn't they wouldn't leave it at my house. So I was at work and I kept getting off work early, but I kept missing the UPS driver. Completely my fault. So that happened 3 times. So now it's literally the day before deployment and I haven't got my stuff. So I called them and they had shipped it back. And I called them and I had said, hey, please leave it at the building. I'll be happy to go pick it up. But we need to change the address. And the person and my wife, I'm leaving for deployment in the morning and I'm not going to get this. I just really wanted it before I left. So they sent me an apology. And then in the box, they sent me like 2 or 3 t-shirts, a hat, some stickers, all kinds of stuff because they had missed it. And that kind of stuck with me a lot. That a company that was that big cared that much about one individual customer. It says a lot about them and I really appreciate it. I just wanted to get on some form of social media and share my experience with them in the hopes that maybe one of you guys can have a positive experience working with them too. The guy that ran their loading docks was an incredible person, and for anyone from T-Rex Arms that's watching this, I really want to say thank you guys. And for anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about and you are active in the firearms community or the prepared community, preppers, shooters, military, law enforcement, anything that has you deal with any kind of a weapon, please go give those guys a check out. If nothing else, like they got some really awesome, cool gear and it's a really good price. Um, Thanks, and I really appreciate your time. I hope you got something from this. Bye.